Welcome to episode number 10 of 3Streichs and You're Out. And since you were last with us, we are on top of the Bundesliga on 19 points from 7 games played. Got that 8 goal differential. Only 2 games since we were last together. We got the 3-0 win against Hamburg and the 3-2 win against Leipzig. But we are so good. That 3-2 score against Leipzig is a little bit... doesn't reflect exactly what happened in that match. 3-zip against newly promoted Hamburg. Took care of business easily there. Zeziger got his first goal. Shalai getting on the score sheet. And nice to see Jean getting a goal as well. And then this 3-2 victory, we were in cruise control. We're up 2-0 in the first half. Got the third goal. Completely dominated proceedings, but then Kevin Schade got hurt after we had made all of our substitutions, so had to finish the game out with 10 men, and I thought we were going to pay the price as they got one in the 86th, got one in the 91st. I think there was about 5 minutes of stoppage time, so thought that they were going to potentially somehow get a miracle equalizer, but we held on, but it really doesn't tell the tale. I don't know, maybe this will. It seemed like we just completely dominated that game. Yeah, you look at the XG, 2.86, more possession, more shots. They had more on target, but still, they really were doing nothing until Schade came off with that injury. As far as transfers go, we do have a couple moves, and we got Andre Lunin signed in from Real Madrid. Did finally make that move, and Lunin comes in. Said it was a record fee, paid about 9 million for him. Yeah, 9.75, almost 10. Was a record fee for a Ukrainian player. Maybe just in game, but he's also hurt. Didn't realize that. But like I said, Luto we brought in as kind of our backup goalie at 35 years old, and Lunin at 23. Got him on 30,000 per week. Yeah, he was 23 years old. Never really made an appearance for Madrid. 6'3", big goalie, 3-star potential. And does he have 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. So Luto will kind of hang on for a while, and then Lunin will come in whenever he is ready, between 8 days and 2 weeks. But Luto's been playing so well, I kind of was... little hesitant to sit him anyway, but maybe Luto will start falling off and be right in time for Lunin to step in there and see what he can do. Then we also signed up George Bello, which is probably a player a few people are familiar with that follow the Bundesliga, as he just signed for Bielefeld. I had wanted to get after him because my scouts love the guy. I mean, look at him, 3.5 star current ability right now with, I believe, 5-star, 4-star potential, potentially 5-star potential. I wanted to sign him, and Atlanta United was saying 14 million. Then I got an email that said another team had agreed to terms for like 5.5. So I just went in with 6.5. We got him signed up. So he could potentially slide in left back. We did make that other signing of a left back. What is his name? Sorry, it's been a while. Bradarich, who's doing quite well. But Bello seemed like too good of a player to pass up. And so we made the move, and, never bad to have a little competition. And as soon as we made the signing to Bello, a few teams were coming in for Bradarich to take out on loan, but no good offers, as nobody wanted to take on his 11,000 per week. And we have a 13-match unbeaten streak, I think dating back to last season. This is unreal. I promise you this is all legit. Haven't replayed games. It's, I just can't believe it. I truly can't believe it. I've never had this much success in this game. But we'll see if it continues. As I said, we have the Champions League starting today. And, I guess I have to sim forward a couple of days. We have, Champions League starting. For the first time in our history, we have a very tough group. But we have that first match against Liverpool. We're going to play Bielefeld in the league off camera. And then we will play against Lyon in the Champions League. And we're hoping that if we can get some results against Lyon, I think if we can get 6 points off of them, I bet we can get into that Europa League spot. Oh, and another thing is I was really confused as to why we were kind of drawn fourth after finishing third in the league. But apparently, I think if it's your first time in the competition, you always are kind of drawn in that fourth pot position. So that is what happened to us. And Robert Wagner getting player of the match performances in the second division. So nice job. Bradarich injured his thigh, so he is out. And I had originally contemplated really, switching up the side for this Liverpool match because I didn't like our chances in the Champions League. And I know we have a lot of fixtures around that are big, but we are sitting first in the Bundesliga. And as much as I do want to keep staying in the Champions League, I don't know if we're quite good enough. But I like that we're in first. I think we can still play a strong squad against Liverpool. And with our position being so good in the league right now, I mean, I'm fine with Europa League next year. So I think, I mean, we're how many games in here? I guess only 7 games in. But we're doing really well. And part of that is Mishak Elia and Zhang. Mishak Elia has been incredible, continues to perform. And I know he picked up a slight knock, I think, in our last game. So it's been a while since I've actually played. We'll see how he does. And it looks like Champions League will get started on Tuesday. There's some matches. Any upsets? Chelsea, I guess, beat Madrid. Not much of an upset. And Goretzka off and running for Paris Saint-Germain as they spent 108 million on the German midfielder. Okay, we're finally ready for our game here. Okay, we're ready for this match against Liverpool. First Champions League match in club history. Got Lute in net. Back four of Gunter, Schlotterbeck, Zeziger, and Kalulu. Flume and Eggestein in the midfield with Zhang, Torres, and Elia supporting Demirovic up front. Got a ton of injuries. Gulda down, Kubler down, Lunin down, Nurnberger down, and Schade all down with injuries. All a matter of a couple weeks as well. And Bradarich just got hurt, but he's just a couple days. But yeah, injury bug really hitting the squad. So not sure how things are going to go here today, but we will hope for the best. I'm going into it with a positive mentality against Liverpool. They also have some injuries, I guess I should say, as I know Van Dijk is out, and it looked like Matip also was unregistered, so we will see who they go with. Looks like Fabinho and Joe Gomez in central defense. And I don't know, let's hope our attackers can take advantage, as we are known as a strong attacking side. We'll hope for the best, as it is club history. And some familiar faces. Gonzalez, a new signing in-game, it looks like. And it looked like William Carvalho on the bench as well for Liverpool, new in-game signing. All right, we'll see how it goes. So like I said, don't want to just get straight up knocked out, so I kind of went with our strongest 11. I mean, we have Bielefeld as our midweek matchup, or our weekend matchup, I should say. So thankfully, have an easier opponent somewhat spliced in between a couple of big Champions League matchups. I think the biggest is going to be the second one against Lyon, although on the attack now, Freiburg with the cross headed away. Nice tackle in from Kalulu as we got a couple new fullbacks. Elia crossing it, takes a deflection up, and Allison is there for Liverpool. Thought about starting Booth. Is that his name? Didn't sound right. George Booth. But decided to leave him on the bench. Gunter will start. And potentially could work Booth on. But it's fairly new, so the jump from the MLS to Anfield, I thought might be a little much. But he is, I mean, because of being an MLS player, he is technically coming off the heels of his season, and I don't think he played a ton. So he'll at least be somewhat in form, kind of match ready. A minute to go. Thought we were going into the half. One more highlight here. Hopefully it is for Freiburg. Looks like Schlotterbeck picked up a first half yellow card. Don't love that, but do have Leinart on the bench. Leinart? I got to see a Freiburg game. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. I think they tend to say Leinart. Or maybe that's how I've been doing it. And It's actually Leinart. No, Leinart sounds right. Whatever. Never going to get all these pronunciations correct. There's a lot of difficult names out there. Diego Jota to Gonzalez. Sala in on net. Nice save from Luta. And the 35-year-old continues to impress. As it'll be a Liverpool corner headed away. I'm hoping we get into the break all square, but dangerous here with seconds remaining in the opening frame. Nothing comes of that. And it will be tied 0-0. So, boy, if we could hold on and get some points, or a point off of Liverpool, even at home, that'll go a long way. Like I said, wow, Lyon leading Barcelona. Let's take a look at the Champions League scoreboard. Guess we'll have to do that next break in the action. We're getting close to the 60th minute. Might be a time for change. Eggestein plays in Mishak Elia. Mishak Elia! Oh. I thought Mishak Elia was going to put a stamp on the fact that he is one of the world's best players all of a sudden. Going to throw in Kammerbauer for Kalulu, who's looking a little winded. Zhang not having a great match, so we're going to throw on Shalai. Hope for the best there. And hope we can hold on. I wanted to see that score between Lyon and Barcelona, but that will have to wait. Fabinho will play back to Joe Gomez. I haven't looked at the match stats. Wonder how we're doing on XG and shots and possession. So we are using this Gegen press, the very same that Jurgen Klopp uses. So far, they've canceled each other out. Chip in, Zeziger gets it away. Eggestein to Elia. Now Kammerbauer. Freiburg playing keep away right now in their own half. That one flipped up to Demirovic. Gets behind the defense, and the long effort just sails wide. As I thought Bosnian Ronaldo was back at it again. And although the likes of Elia have been shipping in the goals, Demirovic has fallen off a little bit. Gonzalez in, forced wide, great defense. And now it'll be Elia trying to take it the other way. He'll just smash it towards Demirovic. That's headed on to Shalai, back with Elia. Elia one-on-one with Allison, tries to go near post. What a save from the Liverpool keeper to keep it 0-0. How's Torres got on today? 6'8". Couple of tired players. Demirovic, oh, he had the pass, didn't see it. There's Shalai. Shalai, such a weak effort, but it looked like he was offside, and that is kind of the performances we've been getting out of Shalai so far this season, and quite frankly have not been good enough. And I think in January, if we get a good enough offer, we might move on from the Hungarians. Too bad, I really liked him. Speaking of too bad, Roberto Firmino is able to be the first to the cross, knotted in, and that's a 1-0 lead for Liverpool, and all of our hard work goes out the window as Trent Alexander-Arnold doing what he's known for. Great cross. Firmino slips away from the defender. So I think it was Schlotterbeck. 1-0 to the Reds. Looks like Lyon and Barcelona are tied, so that kind of helps us out, although I guess we're looking for points against Lyon, so maybe we just want Lyon to lose every match. Salzburg, wow, crushing Ajax. Ronaldo scoring against his former club, and it is 1-1 between Barcelona and Lyon. And do we make our final change? As Facundo Torres hasn't been fantastic. We basically just have Strand Larson. But if we drop Demirovic there, put on Strand Larson. Demirovic, he likes to be that advanced playmaker. All right. Come on, boys. Let's get it done here. Let's go attacking after that move. Let's hope Strand Larson can do Erling Haaland type things and get us an equalizing goal. That one flipped over to Gomez. Joe Gomez way up. Crosses it to Mo Salah. And he won't get too many easier than that one. Tap in makes it 2-0, and I guess now all we have is a bit of a moral victory. We made a good account of ourselves, but it was not to be. Looks like it will be all 3 points. Headed to Liverpool. Let's take a look. Yeah, and they have 20 shots to 6. XG, not too much more than ours, but not surprised that Liverpool was the better squad. Gave a good account of ourselves, but I'm going to say unlucky boys, it was not to be. And they were okay with that. I'm glad. I was hoping they wouldn't get too down, especially with the 2-0 result. Lyon does get the draw. And, I suppose if we can get points off of Barcelona, that's another way to potentially get into the Europa League. But we will see what happens in that Lyon match. I'm going to simulate that Bielefeld match. And we will be back getting ready for Lyon. And hopefully we'll pick up our first ever points in the Champions League. I will see you shortly. Okay, we're back. We crushed Armenia Bielefeld 3-1. They got one consolation goal late on. Our boy George Bello, not George Booth, George Bello getting an assist, Demirovic getting on the score sheet, as well as Zhang and someone else that I can't remember, but we can probably have a quick look. And it was Zhang. Oh, and Shalai, sweet little chip over the keeper, great move. So that was exciting. But we are ready to get into this match against Lyon, and this is how our lineup is going to be. We got Luta in net, back four of Gunter, Schlotterbeck, Leinert, and Kalulu. So no Zeziger today. And let's see here. Do we want Schlotterbeck over there? No, we don't. We want Leinert over there. If they could switch, which for some reason they can't, I don't understand. But maybe we'll switch it in-game. Anyways, back four of Gunter, Leinert, Schlotterbeck, Kalulu, Flum, and Eggestein in the midfield. Zhang, Torres, Elia, all supporting Jorgen Strand Larsen up front. Demirovic just a little bit down on fitness. I thought we'd give Strand Larsen the start, see if he can get on the score sheet. But that is that, and I will see if I can move those central defenders around once we get into the actual matchup. But Lyon coming off that draw against Barcelona in their first match of the competition, so hopefully we can pick up 3 points. This is a huge match, actually, for our Europa League potential. And, of course, I really didn't look at their players. Shaqiri, Lucas Paqueta playing up front. Interesting. Boateng in defense. My scouts were telling me to watch out for Paqueta. Uh-oh. Not much happening in the first 20 minutes here. And should I switch these two? I guess maybe not, considering nothing's happened. Do the switch now, and we'll probably get scored on. Liverpool beat Barcelona 3-0, so that actually helps us out as we do sit third in the group. We'll have matches against Barcelona. Nice ball there from Strand Larsen. Zhang in. Looks to maybe cut it back. Pulls it back. Now sends in the cross. Elia chases it down. Into Torres. Torres a couple bites of the cherry, but Lopez there. And it'll stay 0-0. Milan putting 6 on Zenit St. Petersburg. Bayern all knotted up with Atletico Madrid 0-0. We'll just say that again. Probably should have said something a little more inspiring. Looks like Zhang getting a bit tired. Eggestein picked up a yellow card, so probably look to bring them off the 60th minute. Facundo Torres going to send in the cross, and just wide. So thought we maybe took the lead off the set piece. Rosas gets it back. There's the cross, headed away by Leinert to Strand Larsen. Jurgen Strand Larsen has had a decent performance today. Flum, Torres, Larsen. Back to Schlotterbeck. This defender's getting a little too close for comfort. Nice patience from Freiburg. Gunter does the work, goes around the keeper. Once again, I decided to start Gunter over George Bello. just because of Gunter's experience. That pays off, and we take the 1-0 lead, and I'm going to make a couple of changes, as Zhang has also picked up a yellow card. Shalai is going to come out onto the left-hand side. Eggestein will take a rest, as Seguin will come in for him as the box-to-box midfielder, and we're going to take another look at that beautiful goal. Gunter, it was a nice job by the keeper coming off the line, but great by Gunter to go around him and finish it off. So we jump up into second in the group now on 3 points. So I really am struggling to believe that this is real. And do we bring on Flume? I think we're just going to wait on Flume. Shaqiri, that one bounces off a Freiburg head. Facundo Torres, who's getting tired but playing a great match. He's going to carry it the whole way. Nobody's there. Eventually peels it back, finds Flume. Flume back to Gunter. Gunter looking for his second on the day. That's off the crossbar. And it'll stay 1-0. Freiburg still out in front. As Torres, we might go Templeman, who is a youngster. Is that risky? Let's maybe think about that. Actually, we're going to go Demirovic. So I've now totally messed up the clip. Computer's freezing all over the place. Who knows what's happening? I thought Elliott was maybe getting tackled there from behind, and it was going to be a penalty. No such luck. We make a change. Our final change. 2 minutes left to go regulation. 4 minutes of extra time. And hoping we can hang on. Salzburg leading Group G. We do hang on. Freiburg gets their first goal, their first victory in the Champions League. What a performance on the road, as completely dominating Lyon, who had 4 shots, 1 on target, and XG of 0.26. Even though they had 53% of the possession. Yikes. But look at us, 17 shots, 7 on target, 292 XG. Goes to show you don't need to dominate possession to win. And, yeah, what a win. What a win. Not surprised. Well, I am surprised. I don't know. I'm surprised and not surprised all at once. I mean, I'm really shocked. I've never come close to having this level of success in this game. Let the good times roll. We must have the perfect formation and some of the perfect players. Okay, let's take a look at their schedule, as I am not sure what I'm going to do. I think it all kind of depends on what's going down in the Champions League. So, with that said, maybe I will take a break and we'll come back for Bayern, play Frankfurt off camera, and Barcelona. Second match against Barcelona. So off camera will be Greuther Fürth, Barcelona, and Hoffenheim. We'll kind of know after this match against Barcelona where we stand and what we need to do. And I'm thinking we might even turn right back around for the episode following that for Lyon Dortmund. And yeah, we could probably skip this Liverpool match if that ends up not mattering. Taking a long break, as actually, yeah, this is I think the World Cup will be right around in this November. So yeah, we'll play Liverpool, have a long break. And I might have a long break off camera and come back for something else, but that's planning way too far into the future. But hey, like I said, let's keep the good times rolling. Got a long unbeaten streak in the league. Get back or get into winning ways in the Champions League. But that'll do it for this episode of 3 Strikes and You're Out. I want to thank you for watching. And of course, we will catch you next time.